Hi everyone. Thank you for coming to my page. I'm Mika, coming to you live from Sydney, Australia. I'm having interview with my business partners. Today, I have the guest from United States, Layla. Hi Layla.
Hi, Mika. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Um,
too.
hopefully you have a good day. It's here in U.S. I'm in California. Thank you
Yeah?
for having me here on your page.
Oh, thank you for coming here. So, I guess you have a good weather today. I can see the sunlight.
Yeah, it's
Yeah?
uh, yeah, it's 87 Fahrenheit today in California, and it's really hot.
Ah, Fahrenheit. I don't use Fahrenheit, so I don't know what's the degrees Celsius. We use Celsius here. So,
I think it's about almost 30 Celsius.
30 Celsius. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you for coming here today. And first of all, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah. Hi, Mika. My name is Layla. I'm originally from Vietnam, and I came to US 10 years ago to study master degree. I really thank this country for giving me the opportunity to have a good job, a good career in US, and now I'm already a US citizen. I have been working in US for 7 years, mostly in healthcare industry. I worked for different companies. I even used to work as a freelancer because I was so stressful at work. However, the pandemic happened, so I lost all the contracts through my freelancing agency. So now I'm working as a 9 to 5 employee again. Beside working at my company as an employee, I also have my own online business in the same group, same global group like you.
Thank you so much for sharing. Wow, you have been there for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was the 10 years? How was the life in US?
I really like it. I had ups and downs. I'm changed a lot of locations in my 10 years. I used to study in Pennsylvania, an East Coast state, but then it was very cold and snowy, so I decided to restarted my life and moved to California where the weather is warmer. Basically, I had to do everything from the beginning, having learning a new culture. So it's the same country, but the weather is different, people different, jobs different, right? And during that time, I have improved my own skills and my own relationship as well. Life is up and down just like anyone else, but I love what I have been through. Just like they said that sometimes it's not about the destination, but it's about the journey that you're going through.
Wow, that's good. You have such a lots of different experiences for 10 years, like the
Yeah.
job and living places, and you
Hmm.
just settle down in California now
Yeah.
with a beautiful sunshine like today, right? Oh, that's good. Okay, so let me ask you why you started online business.
um, so the first of all, the main reason is because in my career, I have experienced different jobs and I experienced unemployment. I experienced stress that you're going through when you work for someone else. Um, in 2019, I decided to quit my job because the environment was quite toxic to me, and the workload and everything. So it impacted my mental health a lot. I thought that become a freelancer would give me more chances to become my own boss. However, working as a freelancer, it means that you have to fight, you have to work more to get more income. The more contracts you have, the more money you have. However, there are days that you have no contracts. So you have to depend on the clients that you have, right? And also you have to trade more time for money. Um, Back then I was younger, so that was not an issue for me. I loved working. Actually, I'm a very hardworking person. However, the pandemic happened and I lost all the contracts I had because I was a freelancer, medical interpreter freelancer. So the pandemic impacted the healthcare industry here. So I had to find a way to have income again by going back to corporate world, right? So I learned that you cannot depend on just one single income, especially when you cannot depend on working for someone else because you are just a number. You are always can be replaceable in corporate world. Also, it's hard for you to have financial and time freedom when you are trading time for money. So I have to look for a system that can work for me even when I'm not working. So I found this opportunity through an ad on social media from a lady from Canada. Actually, I saw it in 2019, but I didn't believe in it, so I paid the fee, but I got refunded. So I let the opportunity slip. But recently, a few months ago, I realized that I have to work smarter than harder because working hard doesn't mean that I can achieve financial and time freedom. I can achieve more money, but more money meaning more time putting it. And my life goals changing over time. I really want to have chances, time to travel the world, see more, having more time with my family, especially when my parents are getting older. And eventually, I want to have my growing family with my kids. Right now, me and my boyfriend, we are doing good, but eventually we want to have kids. And I have seen that moms struggling between jobs and staying at home with kids, and most likely they have to send the kids to daycare. So I realized that I cannot just keep working and then get just short 3 or 4 months of maternity leave and send my kid to daycare. I looked at the opportunity again from a different angle by viewing the values that I want to achieve in my life. So I reached back to my the, the mentor who is now my coach, and her name is Nelly, and she's from Canada. And for the past 3 years, she has achieved the financial and time freedom which I want for myself. She was a nurse, and now her online business income surpassed the nurse income that allow her to become full-time mom for her children and full-time wife while she's still making money through her online business, the same system that we are leveraging. So I realized that I should open my mind and change the way that I think about making wealth by learning something that successful people have built. And I just have to plug in that exactly the moment that I decide to make the change and reach out to my coach, Nelly, and start my journey.
Wow, thank you for sharing your story. Yeah, I understand that. When we were young, of course you were still young, but when we were young, we didn't think about like these kind of issues. Just we do the same routine every day. But we
Yeah.
thought this is just a life. And someone say like we have to change, but I don't know why, and I don't know how to, because this is a life. But we have to do something. We have to move forward to change our lives ourselves. And then you have a lot of experience, and you just came across a lady in Canada, and then you realized, and we are women, it's very tough to have kids, job, and housework every day. So you realize to do something, change yourself and your like life routines, and you just resonate to her and just step forward with her.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, that's good story. Yeah.
Sometimes I heard a saying that you in life, if you
Mm.
see the end goal that you want to achieve, let's look at the person who you want to become and reach out to that
Mm.
person and ask them
Mm.
what they did to get there. And you can
Mm.
copy the same thing.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I saw someone, I want to be like her, but I don't know how. Just I watching her and I just envy her, but I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, right. Because step forward and step like beginning new things is very like much fear, and then it's hard to move forward because I don't want to change my life, so I didn't do anything like you. But I came across this business because of I saw one lady in United States. I resonated her, and I just moved forward like you. So yeah, I totally understand that what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of
So,
people were skeptical, and I was one of them as well. And we totally understand the skepticism when it comes to something that
yeah.
we are unknown of.
Mm-hmm.
Usually people get used to the fact that they can go to a store, buying something, making a purchase. So when it's something about online world, they are afraid of being scammed, which
Yeah.
is totally understandable. But um, just reach out to the person that you see, and then it's all real people. If we are doing something scammy, we wouldn't show our face live, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, I know. I'm also skeptical before, just at the beginning, but I just research and then I just move forward.
Hmm.
So, what is the point you decided this online business? You were skeptical before, and you just saw the lady. But what is the most attractive point of this online business?
Um, I think it's yes, the money is the thing because
Mm,
to be able to quit your job and
mm,
work everywhere, you need to have a good source of income, like passive income that can surpass all the expenses. So I can
mm,
see that my coach Nelly, she is able to having time for her three children without
mm,
working, without trading her time for money. She has time for doing all her regular routines, traveling with her children, be there with her children. So I'm sure that her business income is is enough, or at least more than enough, to give her that life, and
mm,
also the time freedom that she has as well. That's what I wish. Also, I am the person who love to travel a
mm.
lot. Me and my partner, we usually travel 3 times a year. However,
Oh,
we are limited in U.S. We are given PTO, paid time off, that
mm,
allows
mm,
us to be off work and travel. However,
mm,
the number of days are very limited.
mm,
So we had to juggle between those hours. Sometimes I had to take unpaid time off to get to time to travel more. So that's traveling, getting paid, being able to work anywhere that I want, any part of the world is also something that I want. And this business is exactly that can allow us to do that. I know that one day I can become a full-time online entrepreneur and be able to work anywhere I want as well, thanks to this
mm,
business.
mm. I see. And you are still working as a interpreter, right? Medical interpreter right now, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
So
correct.
yeah, so you are doing this business like as a side hustle. So
Yes.
do you think is it possible to do this online business as a side hustle?
Yeah. I, as far as I know, most of the people in our
Mm,
online group
mm,
start this business on the side um, as a plan B.
mm,
Um, to be honest, it's very possible because the automation of this business has made the work so much easier. They have taken care of like 80 to 90% of the work, and we
mm,
only have to do the small remaining part, right?
mm,
The training is there, so you don't have to start everything from fresh. You just have to follow the proven system that has been built. Um,
mm,
that that is amazing as well because 70 to 80% of business fail for the first year.
mm,
Why? Because they don't know, they don't have a proven plan. For us, we have the training side, we have the coach and mentor and global support. So that has reduced so many risks and give us higher chance to succeed and save our time of figuring out everything on our own. Also, the system is working for us in the background, so you really only need to work part time for this business. And the good thing is you can work anytime that you want, and that exactly something that I'm doing right now. I'm still working my full-time job because I'm still in the process of building foundation for my business until the day that it can take off and overtake my job income. Also, my job is still providing me good income, so I don't want to quit that either. But I want to retire early. My plan is to retire before 40 years old. Right now I'm 32 years old, and I believe that with this business, that would allow me to retire way sooner than 40 years old.
Right, exactly. Yeah, even though this is a side hustle, you don't need to do anything. Just as you said, automation system is working while you are sleeping, traveling, do some another job, right? So you don't
Yeah,
need to do anything. You don't need to touch anything. Just waiting, right?
yeah,
Yeah, that's good. So that's why you can still work as an interpreter
mhm,
every day. You don't need to worry about anything. Okay,
mhm,
that's good things. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing.
mhm,
Okay, so I think there are some viewer who is having some struggle things or worriness, and some like someone who has full time work job, but
mhm,
they may think about side hustle. Do you
mhm.
have some message to or encouragement for those people?
Yeah. In I coming from the background that I'm still working full time and looking. So this is some plan B that I'm having for myself. And
Mm,
if you say that you don't have time, actually it's just an excuse.
mm,
Maybe if you really find something that you want to do, you would find time for it. Because we all have 24 hours in a day. We just have to manage our time smarter. If
mm,
you want to become unbusy in the future, you gotta find a way to be busy now so that you can find the time. Just like I think there's a saying that if you want more time, you have to put more time right now.
mm,
If you want more
right.
money, you have to put in money and effort right now. In the
Yeah.
future, you
Right.
would earn it back, right? But
Mm,
you have to find the right direction, and this business plan is exactly something that I think me or um, any other employees out there, if we want to have solid plan B or having more income or having more time for ultimately financial and time freedom for ourselves and our family doing the thing that we want to do, this is something that you should uh, explore. We have free webinar twice a week live. If you can't catch it live, you can watch it as a replay, and that would explain more to you. Um, than us just explaining like this, right? But it's free for you to explore and reach out to Mika, or if you see this on my page, reach out to me so we can further assist you.
thank you so much. Yeah, it looks like online business is doing by myself, but this is a big global group. We have big community, so we can reach out. Like today, I met Layla for the first time, but it's all the way from United States. It's good to see you there. Like um, community is very strong, so I can reach out to the people from all over the world. That is, I think I enjoy this very much
Yeah.
because if I didn't have this business, I never met you, like
Yeah.
people from all the way from United States. So
Mhm.
this is very enjoyable things for us.
Mhm.
And we can share the idea or inspire each other. That's a very good thing. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so today I have a guest. It's Layla from United States. Thank you so much for being here today. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. And
Mhm.
Layla, stay there. Okay,
Mhm.
okay, okay. So Layla mentioned the webinar we have twice a week. This is a complimentary webinar, and you can register by your name and email address. The below this is my website, so you can sign up your name and email address, and you can get the link for the webinar. You can watch this webinar. This is all free, and this is recorded. You can watch as many as you want. So if you have interested in this business, and if you are struggling something, you want to change your life, please register this webinar and see this is suitable for you. Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.